Okay, so yesterday we introduced genetics and we learned about Mendel's genetics and some of his famous experiments and how he discovered recessive and dominant alleles. And so today we're going to get to do a really fun activity where we start to look at some of our own traits. But before we get to that, I just wanted to quickly go over the textbook assignment that should have already been submitted on Schoology. Okay, so I just wanted to go over these answers with you, and if you got any wrong, you could change them or check them. So Gregor Mendel experimented with hundreds of pea plants to understand the process of inheritance or heredity. Heredity is the passing of traits from parents to offspring. Genetics is the scientific study of heredity, and traits are physical characteristics. In a flower, the female sex cells or eggs are produced by the pistil. Pollen, which contains the male sex cells, is produced by the stamen. Purebred, offspring of many generations that have the same trait. So this is, you go generation, 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 and they keep having the same trait. It's called a purebred. So it's really hard for that trait to change once you get a purebred. When we look at Mendel's experiment, he had purebred tall plants crossed with purebred short plants. F1 offspring, all tall. F1 offspring, self-pollinated. F2 offspring, tall and short. If you look on a chart on page 113 and went through all of these different types of traits, then you would have noticed that D is the only one that actually fits. Two forms of the trait of seed shape in pea plants are round and wrinkled. Each sentence that's true about alleles would be B and C. It is true that only pea plants have two recessive alleles for short stems will be short. And then you're matching here, you're going to have CAB. And a dominant allele is always represented by a capital letter. Recessive is lowercase. You would represent a tall stem and a short stem as big T, little t. Remember, you can use any letter you want. And this statement is false. He was not regarded as the father of genetics in his lifetime. It was after he passed away. So, as many famous people. Okay, thank you.